this right now. Like, just total face palming right now. So just wanted to get some things off my chest that I think everyone should know about, and everyone should join me on. I think there needs to be like a nationwide boycott of a few news outlets. I take that back. Basically all official news outlets. Official, like, it's so sad. What is going on? Like, I can't think of a single news outlet that considers themselves mainstream that is actually like legitimate anymore, actually publishing all real news still. I can't think of a single one. I mean, is Breitbart considered official? I don't think so. They're still pretty new anyway. And to mention, like, Andrew Breitbart was assassinated like less than how many years? Like 4 years ago, right? 2012, I think. Anyways, so here it is. I'm calling for a nationwide boycott of everything coming out of the Young Turks, first and foremost. I hate this guy so much. Just today I watched a new video they released about how did Putin or Russia influence the election, and it's just so pathetic. It's so pathetic. It's I gotta show you. I'll show you tonight. I'll make a video all about it just because it's hilarious. Just make shit up on the spot. Second is before it's news. Calling that because I'm a big fan of some other conspiracy theories having to do with ufology and such, which I don't want to discuss on this channel. I want to keep it kind of grounded, but nonetheless, they also release some other stuff that's total BS. They basically literally like doctor images and such. They just make shit up. Anyways, and lastly, BuzzFeed. I don't know if you'd consider them news. They definitely aren't. I don't know if they've ever reported on anything news related, but they're one of the worst channels on planet Earth. They're racist. They basically just perpetuate a bunch of propaganda pertaining to racism, sexism. I could go on. I don't think I need to. Just like stop it, like racism and sexism. They're ridiculous. I hate them, and they need to just stop. They should have 0 views. In fact, to help this boycott, this is what I'm calling for. If you're not a YouTuber, don't watch them. If you're a YouTuber, you should take clips of what they do and make fun of them for it, and then everyone will give you their views, basically. So you should view anything coming from them through YouTubers. And that's because they don't deserve views at all. We have to starve them of views. We have to kill them. At the very least, they have at least 1/3 of their likes or dislikes. At least every video they release, it's like 1/3 is dislikes. Right now I'm talking about the Young Turks, namely. Just because he's, like, for some reason, he had inserted himself into actual, like, some kind of a real news outlet. Cenk, whatever his freaking name is. He's so far from that. It's pathetic, and he's hired some serious, insane radicals that also deserve to never be able to work in the industry again, ever. Anyways, in other news, you should know about this. Right as Trump is getting inaugurated, he is going to be slightly discredited for, or blamed for, that's a better word. He's going to be blamed for gas prices going up. OPEC met recently, and as you know, the leader of OPEC is Saudi Arabia. Who funded who? Oh yeah, Hillary Clinton. That's right. Anyways, so they agreed they're going to cut back on the supply, production of oil worldwide by a significant margin, actually. So they'd rather make less money in oil than let Trump basically get a free ride into the White House without automatically having some controversy of like, oh, everyone, gas just shot up a whole freaking $1. I don't know how much the gas hike is going to be. It pisses me off that it's happening. Luckily for me, I live in an area where I can take public trans fairly often, so sorry everyone else. I know most of the country doesn't even have that option. Okay, alright, lastly, I just want to add that I think it's hilarious that in the recount they did, finalizing numbers throughout several states that Hillary lost in, and using Jill Stein to do the recount, they found that Trump had a lot more views, a lot more votes, and there was fraud in many of these states, and much of the fraud was votes towards Hillary. Anyways, it's just hilarious that they even tried this. Hillary knew better than to call for a recount herself, because it would just be so sad to show the whole nation how trashy they are. And when I say they, I mean the DNC, basically. Anyways. Hey everyone, Destination Truth here for another video. Got a lot of videos to upload right now. I gotta finish editing stuff. I am so busy. It feels great though. It's really invigorating. I hope you enjoy my videos, everyone. Quick update. I want to double down. This is gonna come like right after my other video where I actually call for this, but I'm calling for and doubling down on a nationwide, or international for that matter, boycott on American mainstream media. Okay? We need to do this. And we can. If we work together, and YouTubers that actively make videos regularly, let them look at the original videos that are posted by people like the Young Turks or any major mainstream media news outlet. So you yourself, to participate in this boycott, do not watch their videos. And if you do for even 1 second, just throw a dislike, please. It's the only way to do it. It's the only way we can do this boycott. And it will affirm the fact that we need a real new mainstream media. And it'll allow a way for people like myself and other people that want to be in this section, that want to insert themselves into the real news. It'll give them the space that they need to do it. So it'll do two things, kill two birds with one stone. So again, let me just double down on that again. Do not watch their videos, and if you want to watch their videos, search for their videos, but then watch their videos through other channels, giving them the views and the likes. And if you want to see the original, go there, throw them a dislike, because it has gotten so blatant. I just uploaded a video from the Young Turks just last night, and it was like hilarious. It was hilarious how this guy sank. He's kind of pathetic. He just makes shit up on the spot, basically. Anyways, so I could, watch that video to get info on that. In other news, besides this boycott that we need to all be talking about right now, I want to mention that, in these crazy times, as truth's coming out about all kinds of people that you thought you knew, people that you thought maybe were an enemy or part of the establishment are switching sides, and unfortunately vice versa, as people get bought out. So, there's evidence that InfoWars and Breitbart, for the most part, are basically getting shut out as much as possible from things like YouTube, and they're just getting a ton of hate from the mainstream right now. Tons of hate. So we need to support them however we can. And we can quite simply help these channels by reading their articles and sharing their videos and just giving them attention. Okay, we can keep fighting the establishment this way. Additionally, the last thing I want to say in this quick little video is this. It's pretty funny. I'm not into the R&B rap scene too much. I'll listen to it, but it's not something I seek out actively and listen to. Kanye West, someone, again, I'm basically saying I'm not a fan of his for multiple reasons, including that I do not like his wife, Kim Kardashian. But there is evidence that suggests he is actually potentially looking for a divorce, which is pretty surprising. And after his incarceration in a mental hospital, I've heard now through InfoWars, he said he was in there for a whole week. Before I heard he's in there like overnight, so that's really interesting. People are talking all kinds of weird stuff about that, talking about like forced chemical lobotomy and such. I don't believe it, but what I do know is that Kanye West just met with Donald Trump. Pretty surprising stuff. If Kanye West was forced to get some kind of forced mind control project on him or something, and he got freaked out and he was not, completely hypnotized or brainwashed, whatever, if he still has his free will, then I think he's going to go talk to Donald Trump and let him know some of the insiders that need to be taken out. It's not just Hollywood, obviously not just politics, but it is politics. The political realm is infested with pedophiles and very, very corrupt officials. So they are basically the problem, but it's also Hollywood and entertainment and the mainstream media. What else is there to mention? We're surrounded on all sides. But we are the people. We are the power. It's called the dollar vote, people. You can vote these people all out of power with your dollar. If you participate in this veto, this boycott of their product, their news, their videos, everything that they spew, if you boycott it, they will hear the message loud and clear, whether they like it or not. So, join me today. Thank you.